Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm in such a good mood today because it's just been a really productive day. I've been filming a lot today and it just feels really good to have some time to film. So today we are going to be talking about popular makeup products that I've never tried. I just thought that this would be interesting to talk about, especially focusing on products that are really hyped up around YouTube right now and in the makeup world, and just saying why I haven't tried them, either because I don't like the brand or it's too expensive or I honestly just haven't gotten around to trying it, and I'm gonna let you guys know if I would be open to trying the product, stuff like that. So I just thought that this would be a really fun video to kind of talk to you guys about some super hyped up products, and let's just get started. So the first thing on my list that is a popular product that I've never tried, but I've probably picked it up every time I went into a drugstore, is the Milani Luminoso blush. This blush has been so popular in the beauty and makeup community for years now. I remember first getting into YouTube and hearing about this blush. I honestly don't know why I've never tried it. I never was a huge blush person, but lately I've definitely been getting more and more into it. So I definitely could say I haven't tried it out yet because I wasn't a huge blush person and I wasn't gonna fall into the hype just to have a blush that I wasn't gonna use, if that makes any sense. But I have been getting a little bit more into blush. I have a little bit of a peachy blush on today, so maybe I'll go ahead and try that. Like I said, I pick it up like every time I go in a drugstore. I just never get it. So next, sticking with the whole complexion theme, is the NARS Laguna Bronzer. Again, like a lot of these products, I don't know why I haven't tried them. It's just, there's just other things that intrigue me more. I think NARS is a brand that I definitely want to try more of, but they're just so pricey. NARS to me is more of a high-end brand. That's not something that I get often. I don't really think I have much from NARS, if anything from NARS, in my collection that I could think of off the top of my head. But the bronzer looks really pretty. To be really honest, I'm someone that falls, when it comes to face and complexion products, I'm someone that falls into a habit of maintaining the same products. Like, I don't want to try a new bronzer if I have a bronzer that works for me. You know, like the only thing that I'm like that with is highlighter, but when it comes to like foundation and bronzer, I'm pretty set in my ways. Like, I've been using the Chocolate Soleil line for years and years, and I just really haven't branched out to try any other bronzers. And of course, the price point is a little bit up there, and I feel like there's just so many drugstore bronzers now coming out, as well as like middle end, and I feel like NARS I would consider more of a luxury brand, and I would prefer to buy from like Tarte, like brands that are a little bit more high-end but not as expensive, if that makes any sense when it comes to a bronzer. And I guess while we're talking about Laguna, we could talk about Orgasm as well, because they kind of go hand in hand when you think about NARS and their face products. Again, just NARS's prices are a little bit up there for me, and also I feel like I'm not super attracted to the shade of Laguna. I think it's a little bit too bright for my taste. Whenever I do wear blush, I want something more mauve, more nude, almost a little bit more browny peach, and I definitely think Orgasm is like a coral blush with a lot of that shimmer in it. So I'm just not interested in it, and I probably won't be trying that out unless like someone else gets it and I try theirs or something, but I don't think I would buy that for myself. I have a lot of NARS on here. So another NARS product is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. This I definitely want to try out. If you guys saw my recent video where I did my roommate's makeup, I used this on her and it looked amazing under her eye, and I really want to try it out. I haven't tried it because I was always very scared of the word radiant, but honestly, my skin, if you guys have been watching me for a while, it used to be a lot more oily than it is. But then when I started taking care of my skin, drinking more water, my oils have definitely been under control, and I've been way more open to hydrating, radiant, and luminous products. Now it's definitely a little bit more normal to combo, but especially like right underneath my eyes, I don't get that greasy, and I feel like I almost like a little bit more hydration just so it looks like vibrant. So I'm definitely gonna add that to my wish list of things to get. All right, let's talk about Drunk Elephant skincare. I feel like they are so popular, you guys, and I've been so interested. I honestly, if I could try one thing from them, I think it would be their glycolic night serum. I've just heard so many good things, but am I paying $90 for a bottle of serum? Absolutely not. One reason why I haven't tried it, of course, like I just mentioned, is the price point, but I do have very sensitive skin when it comes to new face washes, face creams, toners. I tried the Purity by Philosophy, I believe it is, their face wash, and I had a rash all over my face. My skin is just very sensitive, and like I said, I would be very interested in it, but like I don't want to spend $90 on it and then I'm gonna have a rash all over my face. But definitely something that I would want to try out. I'm just a little bit iffy about that. Also, something else that I haven't tried that is probably the most most popular product on the internet right now is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Brushes palette. I've swatched this a couple times when I went in and out of Ulta, but looking at the palette, I just have so many of the shades. I have so many Morphe palettes already. I love Jaclyn and the palette is gorgeous, so I think eventually I'll end up getting it if it's ever on sale or if it's ever like going out of stock and it's like last chance or whatever. Maybe if they lower the price or if someone gifts it to me. Wink, wink. No, I'm kidding. Or if I asked for it for like my birthday or Christmas or something, then yes, I would be totally open to trying it and getting it, but I just can't get myself to buy it right now. It's gorgeous. Like I said, I love Jaclyn. I love all the thought, and you could definitely see the passion that went into making this palette and formulating it and making sure all the colors were right and cohesive. But like I said, I just have so many of the colors that are in the palette already. The whole top row is just a bunch of like nudie, cream, champagne shades. I have a ton of those. I have a ton of neutral browns, warm browns, dark browns. I don't know, at the end of the day, I just feel like I have a ton of the shades in the palette, and I would just rather get something that's a lot more unique to me. Like I just got the Anastacio Beverly Hills Prism palette, and that is like crazy unique to me. It instantly, like I fell in love with it, and it instantly caught my eye. I just didn't have those feels over the Jaclyn Hill palette. I've definitely been trying to be better about, I have to have like a love connection with a product before I buy it, if that makes any sense to you guys, just so I'm not just like mindlessly buying something to buy it or to fall into the hype. Like when I saw the Prism palette, I was like, wow, like I love that. And to be honest with you guys, the Jaclyn Hill palette doesn't get my heart like, it doesn't get me so excited at the end of the day. So you guys know that I'm absolutely in love with Anastacio brow products. I've been using their Brow Wiz religiously, as well as the brow powder, but two other brow products that are very, very popular from them that I haven't tried are the Dip Brow Pomade and their Clear Brow Gel. I'm very scared of the Dip Brow Pomade. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I tend to have a very heavy hand as it is when I do my makeup, and I just don't have the time or the patience, to be honest, to really make sure my brows are perfected, that I don't get the dark pomade like anywhere, that my brows don't look too dark. I really prefer something like a pencil or a powder because you can be a little bit heavier handed with them, but it's also quicker, so you can just quickly like stroke in your brows. You don't have to worry about the preciseness, I guess, that comes along with something like the Dip Brow Pomade. And then like I said, I haven't tried out the brow gel just because I don't have very unruly brows. I never really use brow gel. When I do, I feel like it doesn't really make much of a difference just because my brow hairs tend to stay in place as it is throughout the day, and I don't really need to put anything in them, so I just don't really need it. So this next product that I've never tried is still really popular to this day, but I remember people using it like back in the day when I first started watching YouTube, and that is the Chanel Soleil Tande Chanel, their cream bronzer. It comes in like that really huge, amazing looking container. I really want to try this product, but the only thing holding me back is that I don't know how often that I would use it. I just love a good powder bronze. I feel like it's quick, it's easy, it looks really nice. I don't know if I have necessarily the patience to do a cream bronze, and I feel like I would pay all this money for a gorgeous cream bronzer that's probably worth it, but I'm not sure how much I would use it, and part of me feels like I would almost get it more as a collector's item just so it looks pretty sitting on top of my Alex drawers or whatever. You guys know what I mean. I feel like a lot of products kind of suck you in because of their name and their packaging, so maybe one day that is something that I will go ahead and splurge on and try out when I have a little bit of extra money to just kind of spend on makeup however I want. But for now, I still haven't tried that bronzer, and I think I'm just gonna stick to my Chocolate Gold by Too Faced. So something from the drugstore that's really popular, I feel like, are the L'Oreal True Match foundations. I know that this was like a starter foundation for a lot of people, but it wasn't just ever something that I tried, again, for no particular reason. I tend to stay very set in my ways, like I mentioned, with foundations and skincare products, and I've always been a huge fan of Maybelline foundations. I never really got the chance to branch out into other drugstore brands of foundation too much, but I would totally be open to trying it. I just have so many foundations right now, and again, I like to stick to what I know, so that's why I haven't tried that. But I do like that they have so many shades in that foundation, and it looks like it has pretty decent coverage, and the price is really great on it as well. I also haven't tried the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders. I don't know when these came out, but I don't remember these being really popular maybe like 10 years ago when I first started watching YouTube. I feel like they were more popular within the past couple of years. I'm not exactly sure what they are. That is definitely one reason that I haven't tried them out, and I know Hourglass, again, is a very expensive brand, but I think I just have to do some research onto what these powders are. I know they have blushes and bronzers and highlighters, but from what I'm getting from seeing other people use them is that they're very almost like natural, very like lightweight. I'm not sure how much I would love that as a face powder because I don't like luminous everywhere. And I don't like such a thin powder that's not really gonna set my face. I feel like it's more of a finishing powder. But you guys know I definitely like to cake on the makeup a little bit more. I like something a little bit more pigmented. So I'm not sure how much I would love those products. And again, the price point is a little bit up there, but I really love, they have all these gorgeous sets around the holidays. The packaging is to die for. It's really stunning, and I'm maybe thinking that I would like the blushes the best because I don't like much of a blush in the first place, and those being more sheer, I feel like they would definitely work for what I like in a blush. All right, you guys, so that is going to complete this video about popular makeup products that I've never tried. Of course, there are so many other makeup products that I've never tried, but a lot of them kind of fell into the high-end category, specifically high-end foundations, and I didn't want to bore you guys over and over with kind of the same type of products and saying the same things. But definitely let me know in the comments what are some popular makeup products that you guys have never tried, and let me know if you guys are going to try them out, if you don't think so, if you guys don't think they're worth it, or whatever. I just love interacting with you guys and hearing what you guys have to say in the comments. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up as always, so I know that you guys like these types of videos. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed before you leave because I'd love to have you guys here, and my channel has just been growing so much lately. It makes me so happy. We hit 3,000 subscribers. I'm just so happy that you guys are joining me and my little YouTube fam. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It just makes me so happy and makes me want to keep going and uploading content for you guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.